Welcome back, guys. Going into hour 2 here of RollPlay Solum Week 40. Neal, I assume we get back across the road, back into the inn just fine?
Yeah, you guys make your way back to the dusty Springfield with Paolo and Gil Galahad.
Yep. I guess I'm looking at the lock and kind of deciphering it. Do I need to make a check to open it, or...?
You do, if you have some thieves' picks or some
I have
lock
thieves'
picks,
tools.
You actually have the thieves' tools, not just the proficiency with them?
Yes, on my character sheet.
Cool. Then you can go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check to try and open the box.
Okay.
Actually, you have plenty of time. Eventually, you will be able to open it because
Okay.
it's not a super fancy lock. So, given, you spend a few minutes to an hour
16,
working on
whatever.
it.
Yep.
And eventually, you click.
All right, as I open it up and the Zelda music goes off.
The six of you are hanging out at this bar or this table in kind of the back of the dusty Springfield, where no one else will look at you as you go through this box. And you open it, and it is filled with silver and gold coins. Counting it out, it appears to be roughly 500 silver and 12 gold.
So that's 50 gold worth in silver, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Pearson, come on, buddy.
I look at
Go potty.
Gil-galad and the other guy, and I'm just like, how much were you guys? What are you here?
I think we're all in for an even cut, right? Says Gil, and Paolo nods.
Well, I mean,
1 cut per person seems reasonable. to me.
We paid them as mercenaries, an even flat fee, I believe, is usually how it works.
Whoa, says Gil. We're in this together. If I recall correctly, we left first, and you guys chased after and tagged along.
Yes, 1 cut per person seems reasonable to me.
Yeah, the short guy. He's totally right. He goes to high five.
He's also very
Arts.
soft, I say, poking him in the middle of his belly button.
Did he tell us where Balrog is, by the way?
Testicles.
Oh, yeah, we didn't get the Balrog part. He said, I don't know. I just left word with some people that you guys had some money and were pretty weak. I didn't hire him personally. I just let him know about you.
Okay.
so
I look at
62
the other
silver.
party members in sort of like expectation of what they think.
As you're doing that, I toss I toss 5 gold pieces to. Does everyone see the money that I have, Neil?
Yeah. Well, Paolo doesn't and Dante doesn't because they're on the opposite side of the table of where the chest is opened. But Gil, Varnoosh, and Karn can all get a pretty good look at it. And you count it out kind of in front of the box, using the box to like block the other patrons' view of it.
I hand 5 gold to the two of them, to the two mercs.
5 each or 5 total?
5 each.
Okay.
What?
They take it and count it out and exchange looks and they give it a nod to each other. Like, that sounds reasonable.
Okay, well, you two have a good day.
You're not headed back to Twin Oak with us?
Now we got our own things to do. You know how it goes. We gotta go track down this Balrog guy. Gotta earn back our pride.
All right, then.
And let that
Have a
be the
good
tale
day.
that you tell, by the way. That we didn't get screwed by him. We actually found him and made sure
Right.
that...
Yeah,
You know the
gave
story.
it- Yeah. You really gave it to him.
No,
Give him
I wouldn't...
time.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Phrasing.
Just
gave it to
be
him
sure
really
that
hard.
you have the phrasing correct.
Yeah. You pulled the stick out of his ass and beat him with it. I gotcha.
Okay, whatever. I just gotta, like, wave him off.
Okay. The two of them depart.
Okay. As they do, I look back at everyone. I'm just like, it's a good score today, gents. It's a good score.
I think so.
So we have 52 gold.
Ooh, so I can get Sir Batman back. Whee!
Do please count it out or distinguish between gold and silver coins.
We have 500 silver and 2 gold.
Yeah, just on your character sheet. That's
I don't have an actual pin. I can go get one. But if someone wants to write this down somewhere, just,
500 silver, 2 gold. I've got it written down.
we could. Do you just? I guess I'm looking around. Do you guys just want to split
500
this
gold,
evenly?
2 silver.
Do you want to split it evenly or just have a group collection? What It's up to you
500
guys.
silver, 2 gold, Jeff.
Okay, why don't we just
So you
split
gave
it?
them 5 gold?
So it's 125 platinum per person, and we can just split it evenly. I think that math works out.
We do just win the game right now, right?
You won Dungeons and Dragons, guys.
Nice. Okay, good. Okay.
Nice. Look, we'll deal with the money, the splitting later. For now, let's just keep it in the lockbox. I don't want to
Karn
do
doesn't
math.
seem too concerned about it.
Yeah. We did good though. We did good. I think we also owe Mr. Varnouche some payment. Maybe he'll get the extra. Maybe he'll get the 12 gold or something. We'll figure it out. Look, I'm not good with math, and I'm not going to do it on stream.
Well, if I could get enough money to go get my bat again, I would be very happy.
How much does it cost to call Batman?
It's 10 gold. It's very expensive.
What the fuck?
Well, hold
Yeah,
on. Here.
but it's
Hold on.
forever until
Let's
it
make it
gets-
easy. We got 52 gold or about. And we got 4 of us. So why don't we just give Varnouche the 12 gold.
Well,
Wait.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the rest of us takes 10? That's only 42. We still got 8 gold. Still got 10 gold left.
Well, I'll tell you what.
We all
can
get 12,
do-
she gets 14.
what we can do with this final 10 gold
I think
is
that's right. Jeff's
buy
right.
some ink.
What do you...
That our entire
Hold
party-
on. What do you need ink for, Dante? That's not going to help with your nose.
I have a spell in which you've never seen,
So-
which could potentially bring us big things and could all help the party out.
Penis!
Penis, yes, big things. But
we
the
could go
ink,
visit
the
the
ink
wolf.
must cost 10 gold.
Well, look. Everyone's getting 13 gold out of this. I'll give my 3 gold to Varnouche. So you're at 16 gold, Varnouche. Dante, you can spend your gold how you want to, but I think that's how we're going to split it.
Except for Mr. Varnouche, you will get 2 gold, and the rest of it will be in silver. Everyone, you get all yours in silver. So
We
that's
get 130
130 silver for each. Yeah.
Yep.
And Varnouche, you get 110 silver and 2 gold.
130 silver. Okay.
100
I got to go get a pen.
130
I'm going to go get a pen. You guys keep talking.
and 2 gold?
Yeah, 110 silver, 2 gold.
Okay, got it. Noted.
Alright, 130 gold. I like this music.
I do
Yeah,
too.
it's
very pleasant.
the tavern background music.
This is very pleasant.
Yeah, it's so nice. So you guys are hanging out and chatting about this. You know, you've split up the money, you've divided evenly, putting your lockbox away. However it is that you do that, and a woman comes over to you. She looks, I wouldn't say well dressed, but you know, she doesn't look like your ordinary peasant. She's not quite a noble woman. She's got some nicer clothes on, and they're clean, but she's not, you know. She's not the sort of person you'd tip your hat to and say, "Milady." And she walks over and stands before you guys and says, may I sit with you for a moment?"
Milady?
Who's this? Who?
It is a moderately well-dressed woman with clean clothes who wishes to speak with you.
Yeah, by all
Human
means,
woman.
please. Sit down.
I actually get up and I like pull the chair out for her to like let her sit and then pull it back.
When she sits down, I put my hand on my coin purse,
Okay.
and I also guard my money.
Okay. I got you.
Don't laugh
She
at
gives
that.
you a smile, Monsieur Varnouche, and says, My name is Cassandra, and my sisters are in some trouble. I come from and she kind of casts her gaze down, from a pleasure barge out on the river, and
Ooh.
the new proprietor has taken it into his hands that he can just do whatever as he pleases. I was hoping that I could find some people who are more interested in doing the right thing that could come and maybe show him what's what.
sounds like a good deal to me.
Kind of just like looking around, seeing how the rest of the group thinks about it before I say anything.
Karn is staring just over the top of her head, eyes glossed over, and you can hear him just kind of go, "Rest."
I go,
There's one guy, and then he snaps out of it as you laugh and kind of looks at Mr. Varnouche. Goes, "Ha ha!
I look
Yes!"
and ask, what are you offering?
Nothing. I was just hoping. I mean, you guys look like the sort of heroes that would come to the help of people in need.
Well, what gives that away? I mean, this guy's a half orc, not very good-willed. That guy's got a giant nose that's got hair growing out of it. This
Is
one
it
over here
underneath
is...
the bandana? I can't see.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I'm sorry. He's got a surprise under the bandana. Maybe you'll see it one day. This one over here is just really giggly, and I haven't said anything, so...
Well, I mean, he's a half orc, but he's in town in a tavern like this, so he must be a kind-hearted, sweet soul. Isn't that right? And she kind of like leans into you a little bit, and you get a little bit of side boob resting against your arm.
He remains very still.
And then she looks over towards Dante. Well, and that man, even if he has an ugly face, something about his eyes tell me that he has a kind soul.
No, not really.
I mean, maybe not. Maybe he doesn't like to show it to you, but...
Don't let him speak to you that way. You're very perceptive, my lady.
And as for this one, I mean, he pulled the chair out for me. He's such a jolly, happy little fellow. And you, my fine friend,
I just roll my eyes when she says "and you." Yeah.
Well, I guess you're not the type to help anyone out.
What are you offering? We need work. What are you offering?
Well, I guess once you run him out, you can do with him as you please. I'm sure he has some money on him, but the problem is we have no money to our name. He's taking all of our profits and making us work long, hard hours.
So the reward is that we stop this guy, and then we steal from him to make money.
I mean,
he's exploiting people. I feel like it's only right to stop him, take a cut, give some money to the ladies, have a little chat with them, maybe a little brunch, a little food. It's gonna be nice.
she points at Monsieur Varnouche. Yeah. Well, he said, it seems all morally right to me.
I don't understand.
Cassandra, was it? How many
She
times have you run this game before?
Excuse me?
How much money have you made from, or I guess stolen from people like us?
I think there's a misunderstanding here. What did you say your name was?
I didn't give it.
What is your name?
I'm not giving it.
I feel like maybe I'm in the wrong company. And she starts to stand up.
Is anyone else in the bar looking at us?
No. Other people are doing their own thing, and it's early in the day, so there's not many people here.
Oh, come on, the pleasure bars. It would be fun. I'm sure Dante would like it. He had a good experience the first time.
Look, I think she was trying to just butter me up a little bit with the eyes comment. But...
That's called honey dickin', sir.
No, that's...
But I mean,
she's
when
honey
I
pot.
look at your
Honey
eyes,
pot.
Not honey dickin'.
Honey Podden. Sorry.
when I look at your eyes, Dante,
I was trying to honey dick her.
I see a good man.
Yeah, I've had sex in a brothel too recently to get honey potted like that.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it then. And she turns around and walks away. Goes up
as
to
she's
a
starting
different group of adventurers that's like sitting the other side of the room.
As she's like getting ready to walk off, and almost out of earshot range, where the fuck is this text? I gotta remember the stupid thing. Where the fuck is Ryan's text? And I don't remember what I used to say, so I'm looking.
Does the owl screech at midnight?
Yes, that's what I say. I say that to her.
She either doesn't hear you or doesn't recognize that as anything. And
Does
just
anyone in the bar? Does anyone like
and
turn?
do you
and
say
look
it loudly enough that other people might overhear you?
I mean, I say it loudly enough for her to hear me, and I guess she's walking away.
Yeah, no one else notices. No one at all perks up to that.
Okay.
It's a pretty sparsely populated bar, though. Aside from you guys, there's 2 other groups of people, and then one dude who's like passed out drunk at the bar, like barely sitting up.
Gotcha.
Just kind of like,
As she like walks away, I'm just like, so I think we hit the roads first thing tomorrow and look for this Balrog character. Karn, you still want that?
Yes.
I figured you did. Dante,
Absolutely.
Varnoosh, you give a shit?
I mean, he was a hired mercenary and he let you guys live.
Actually, you weren't even there. You have no stake in this whatsoever.
He was there. He was just in the bar.
Yeah,
getting
you
some
weren't
sort of-
exactly. You were in the
Yes,
bar.
he was
Keg.
actually very nice to me.
What did we ever do with that magic keg, by the way, Varnoosh?
I wish we got it. Jeez,
It
now that
doesn't
you
actually exist. Remember?
It was a magical keg, I tell you. Keg.
Well,
I saw it with my own 2 eyes and my detect magic spell.
maybe one day we'll see it. I don't believe it exists.
Well, maybe that's because you don't believe in magic.
Do you believe in
Clap your
magic?
Yeah, I start clapping my hands. Like, all the fairies just come back to life in the bar, and then that's the end of the campaign. We saved the world. I just kind of look at the group. I'm like, well, we can either set out today, or we can spend some time in town. Got some cash for once.
Why don't we go pay a visit to that pleasure bar? Just see how it is. Maybe it's a small little thing.
I just kind of
We're
like,
not hurt. We don't have anything to do today.
Dante, you want to escort Varnoosh over there? You seem to have the
We could
best
just go
experience.
as client to recon, you know?
What are we going to do exactly, Varnoosh? What is your plan?
Well, we could go as client to recon.
We would be clients together. We would be perspective.
Yes. See how much it costs, how the ladies are, what's going on there.
We can go over there. We can try it out.
Maybe you'll get late for the second time. Who knows?
You know, I'm more there to be a wingman for you. Once.
Ooh, I don't want to sleep with one of the ladies. I just enjoy the company. I have a wife, you know.
Read articles.
If all you want is the company, you can get that for free. I'm sure they're much better conversationalists than these prostitutes.
They're very playful, you know. It's not the same.
So you want them to play with your belly for an hour is what you want.
That would tickle.
All right, I'm getting you, Varnoosh. All right, I'll come wingman for you. I'll stay in the lobby though.
Yeah. Matilda would not like this.
okay. The 2 of you head off towards the river to find the pleasure barge. What do Karn and Amos do?
I follow him.
All right, Amos.
I stick around at the bar and wait for them to leave. And then I'll do
Okay.
something when you come back.
All right, you guys all head off towards the pleasure barge. You pick your way through the city, and it takes a better part of a half hour to get all the way out there. But eventually, you come across the barge. Yeah, it's out in the river. There are some little paddle boats that will get you out there if you need to. The river is flowing fairly quickly, but the pleasure barge is pretty obvious. It has silk, or purple and gold colored silk draping from it, and there is a very large phallic symbol hanging off the front of it, as well as a couple of pictures of large-breasted women. In addition, there are topless women like kind of walking around the edges, and there's a guy out on the top going, "Get your girls here, best girls in town, blah, blah, blah."
Literally just a poster of a boner is what you said.
It's like a big wooden dong hanging off the side of the ship.
I like your world, Neil.
This is a big dong. Much bigger than mine.
I don't think it's supposed to be
Genevieve,
life-size.
2015.
Yep. Yeah.
Can any of the 3 of you guys read?
Some things you
I'm
can't.
pretty sure I can
Yeah, I
read,
can.
yeah.
Wait, I think I can.
Dante, then you recognize the
Yeah, I can.
the writing on the barge as it's called the Jade Dong.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey!
Got him. Does it say Zergen down vaginas? Underneath, like the slogan.
No, no.
Come on now.
No, but there's a couple of people flashing you.
The Jade Dong. I love
Excellent.
That is quite good. You've planned this for a while, didn't you, Neil?
Nope.
it. You're so famous, you're named after a brothel inside of a D&D campaign.
I wish we couldn't read. And
You
then
better
Neil
tell him
was
that, Jeff.
Sad.
He'll have the most confused look on his face.
Okay, so you see the barge, and there's a ferryman willing to take you out there for free. That's his job, is to ferry people to and from the Jade Dong.
Okay. After you, Varnoosh. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
All right. The three of you hop into his little paddle boat, and he pushes you guys out there. And a man on the barge, kind of a big, heavy-set man with deeply tanned skin from being out in the sun all day long, a huge two-handed cudgel, like a big club at his side, stands there with his arms folded, looking at you, but helps you get up onto the barge and goes, "Huh." And fairly soon, the pimp of the place comes over. He's got a couple of gold teeth in front. He's got a nice, looks like some sort of cherry wood walking stick with a silver crane on top, and a nice, filed silver point on the bottom. And he goes, welcome to the Jade Dong, my friends. What would be your pleasure?
Are you the one they call Pimper Neil?
No.
Come on, Neil!
Pimper Neal. There's no one that handsome in this world.
No, God, no. My name is Jenken, and I would love to help you with whatever manner of flesh you'd be liking tonight, today, this morning, whatever time of day it is. We got your flesh. What are you in here for? What are you looking for?
I sort of step up and I say, well, my friend here, pointing to Varnoosh, I say, he would actually like your most playful conversationalist. I know that's probably not something that you get requested a lot.
Well, a surprising number of our clientele are actually just here from some company. It's not always about the pleasure of the flesh. Sometimes it's about the pleasure of a nice person's company.
Indeed. So that's what he's looking for. And my other friend here, pointing to Karn, he is looking for
I'm
a
with him?
woman. Yeah, you
I thought you said you went with them.
Coming.
Yeah,
I'm
you
in it.
followed him.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine. I'm in Amos.
Him went there.
My friend Karn here is looking for the woman with the nicest breasts.
Yes!
That's a hard thing to judge. Perhaps we can have a couple of them line up for you, and you can
Let's-
judge for yourself.
I
Yeah.
bet he would love that. A little sample.
He has like this really sensitive look on his face when you say that, and he's like very vulnerable right now. He's very excited about this idea, and he doesn't want to be hurt.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Come here. Oh, and for you, sir?
for myself, I would like the woman who would be the most forgiving of physical imperfections.
All of our women are sweet and kind as cherries. They're not going to judge you for what you may have or not have down under.
It's more of an up top kind of thing. I lift up Anna to reveal the unsightly wart on my nose.
His face kind of like twitches for a moment. He's like, that shouldn't be a problem. We've had uglier men come through these parts.
And you're very charismatic, Dante. And your eyes, kind eyes.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
And so he leads you guys off to a section of the barge, which is kind of hidden from public view, where it's kind of just like a big, soft room with couches and pillows and curtains and drapes. And he claps his hands together, and a whole bunch of women line up for you guys. He points one out for Mr. Varnoosh, being like, this here is Tammy. She's, playful and fun.
What does she look like?
I don't know. She's got like 16 hotness, and she's wearing a tiger pelt over her.
She's juggling. She's got a clown mask on. She's like, doo, 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 doo.
Have sex with me.
All right. Hello, Tammy.
She takes you by the hand and starts to lead you off. And before you guys actually exit the room, there's another bodyguard, and he looks at you as you're walking away and goes, 2 gold.
2 gold.
He
For
nods.
how long?
As long as you can keep it up.
The conversation is gonna go on a long time, friend.
The conversation.
Keep up.
I look at my 2 party members and I'm like, "What?" And then I
Talk
give
for
the
as
2
long as
gold.
you like.
I give the 2 gold.
And the pimp here, Jenken, comes over to you, Dante, and goes, so we have these fine selection of women, but maybe I misunderstood you earlier. Would you rather... We have a nice selection of boys, too. And he claps his hands again, and a bunch of young, strapping
no.
lads
Clap
pop
again.
out.
Send them away.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay.
Away.
Send them in
Claps
away.
again.
Like the clapper, they come in, they come out. All right.
The boys
Away.
sit back down, and their banana hammocks are hidden from view as long as you keep your head tilted enough to
You
one
look
side.
cute.
Yeah, I mean they're hot young men. They're there for your pleasure if you need them.
Marcus comes back. I'm just kidding.
Karn says, translator.
I'm afraid we don't have any orcish women here, but I think... And he steps outside and shouts out some orders, and eventually a human comes by and looks at you, Karn, and goes, "Orc speak."
Oh, good. Very good. Thank you. Yes, I was wondering if I could actually just have sex with the woman that Mr. Varnoosh is not having sex with, but he could definitely talk to her while this is going on. She is paid for her time.
He's cheap.
Oh, Way 3, little man.
Yes, the little round one. The one that makes all the little chirping sounds and is quite adorable.
He says back in common to Jenkin, I think the big guy here wants to go with the little one, and he wants to do a group thing with them. Jenkin nods, gestures off, and the translator takes you by the hand. Not takes you by the hand, but leads you back to where Mr. Varnoosh is,
Okay.
leaving just Dante.
Did he not pick a woman for? I explained to him that I was not saying I wanted a man. I just wanted a forgiving.
I can of course pick
Send them back.
All right, send them back in.
This one here is named Ruby, he says, pulling out a woman with red hair. She'll be most kind and generous with you. And then he whispers something in her ear. Give me a perception check to see if you notice what he's whispering, if you so desire.
Okay.
Or you can remain blissfully ignorant. Your call.
Nope. I'm going to perception check. So, I think it's a 2. I'll just roll d20, see if I even need to roll the extra. 19. I don't even need to roll the extra.
Yeah. You hear him say, "He's got a thing on his face. Don't mention it."
So, does she do anything?
She gives you a big beaming smile and leans up against you, puts her arm around your shoulder, and starts to walk with you towards the back exit.
Okay.
And as you get to the door, the bodyguard there goes, 2 gold.
I give him 20 silver.
Okay. Cool. I guess the events unfold. Although Mr.
I have a
Varnoosh,
discussion here.
you're sitting down with this woman who's, thinking that you don't want to have a discussion, thinking your intentions are otherwise, when the door opens and Karn walks in.
Naked.
Like, Karn, what are you doing here? I was spending time with this nice lady. What's your name again, sweetie? Tammy.
Karn
No?
points at the translator and says, and just nods at the prostitute, I guess.
The translator goes, he would like to go with you, and you can just talk to her while this is going on. She can multitask.
All right. That's
You guys can discuss the Eiffel Tower.
Yes, that's fine by me actually. Captain Nav is fun, and I